The White House was never meant to be a palace. When its foundations were laid in the 1790s, it rose from muddy ground in a city that barely existed. Washington, D.C. was still an idea, and the United States itself was an experiment, young, fragile, and uncertain of its future. The building was designed to communicate balance, not luxury. Pale sandstone walls, strict neoclassical symmetry, no excess. It was simply called the President's House. Many believed it would not last. Some believed the nation would not last either. In 1814, during the War of 1812, those doubts nearly became reality. British troops marched into Washington and set the White House on fire. Flames tore through its interior, collapsing floors and destroying irreplaceable spaces. When the smoke cleared, only scorched walls remained. For a moment, the symbol of American leadership stood hollow and broken. But the White House was rebuilt. And in that decision, the country revealed something important about itself. Throughout the 19th century, the building evolved quietly. New wings were added. Technology entered slowly: gas lighting, indoor plumbing, electricity. What began as a residence became a functioning center of government. Decisions made inside its walls now shaped a nation expanding across a continent. By the early 20th century, the White House had transformed into a global symbol. Photography, radio, and later television turned it into a constant presence in American life. Presidents no longer governed in isolation. Every speech, every moment, was observed, recorded, and remembered. With power came vulnerability. During World War II and the Cold War, the White House became a command center. Underground bunkers were constructed. Security tightened. The building was no longer protecting only a president, it was protecting continuity, stability, and global order. The 1960s marked another turning point. Civil rights protests filled the streets outside its gates. The White House stood at the center of national tension. To some, it represented hope and reform. To others, distance and injustice. It was no longer just a symbol of unity, it reflected conflict. Scandals followed. Trust was shaken. A president resigned. Yet the building remained. In the decades that followed, the most significant changes happened out of sight. Advanced communication systems, intelligence networks, and layered security transformed the White House from within. Decisions accelerated. Information moved instantly. Power became constant, immediate, and global. By 2025, the White House appears almost unchanged from the outside. The same white facade. The same columns. The same lawn. But beneath that familiar image lies one of the most secure and technologically advanced environments on Earth. It is both a home and a fortress. A symbol of democracy and a center of authority. The White House was never static. It evolved with the nation, through fire, war, progress, division, and reform. It absorbed the fears, ambitions, and contradictions of every generation that passed through its doors. Not as a monument to perfection, but as a living witness to American history. And as the country continues to change, the White House will continue to change with it, quietly standing at the intersection of past and future.
Bye everyone, thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.